Hi, pussies. Welcome back to Therapuss. I just got back from the Jersey Shore, so I'm like really recovering right now. I haven't had a Monday this bad in a really, really long time. My anxiety right now is just through the roof. Everything is a 911. I am moving on from issue to issue to issue. Like, it's my full-time job. I literally feel like shit. I really feel like shit. Oh my God. And you know what? Honesty is key. And why would I sit here and tell you I feel amazing when I don't? Because this is Therapuss. Okay? I'm not just gonna sit here and lie. I feel like shit. I'm super fucking anxious. I'm really trying to feel better, but we're pushing through, and we have an amazing episode for you guys today with the one, the only Liz Gillies. You might know her from Dynasty or Victorious. She is so fucking talented and so cool. I was so honored that she came here and came on Therapuss. I've loved her for so long, and it was just such a joy, and I think you guys will really love it. As always, submit Tell Me What's Wrong, so passthatpuss.com. Leave a name and number if you're feeling fancy, and yeah. Enjoy the episode, pussies. Love you.
I'm actually really scared.
Wait, me too?
I don't go to therapy.
What?
No.
Ever?
No, I had one bad therapy, and now I'm just jumping in. We're 30 seconds
No, it's
in.
okay.
But I feel like I'm in therapy right now.
Yeah, we
are.
are.
Are you my therapist?
Are you
my therapist?
I think you're my therapist.
I'm good at therapizing. I'm not a good
Therapist.
Therapist. I'm not a good therapist. So I guess we'll see how it goes, but I'm really happy and excited to be here and scared.
Wait, but you fired your first therapist?
I had a therapist who everything I said, she was like, well, of course you did. And she validated me on everything. I'd be like, oh, this is a thing and this is bad. And she's like, that's not bad. You did exactly what you had to do.
Oh, that sounds right up my alley.
Yeah, I'll give you her number. She's not far from around here. But that was my only time. Then another time I had a COVID on the phone therapist man. But then I just messed with him and ruined his mind.
Why?
Because it was fun and because he was an older dude and it was the only option.
What do you mean you messed with his mind?
I was like, what are you doing right now? What's going on in your life? What's your life like? And then he got all messed. It could have been a short film or an indie.
Maybe one day.
Maybe one day.
Maybe one day.
Yeah, you could direct it.
Oh, no, maybe you could direct it.
Okay, I'll
You're
direct
the more
it.
artistic one here,
No,
I think.
I don't think so.
I think so.
Can you introduce me to whoever's on your lap and who's on mine that I'm squeezing?
Yes, sorry. Oh my God. I'm so intimidated and nervous.
No. No,
Yes.
I'm scared. There can only be one and I'm the one who's absolutely shaking in my boots.
No. Pussies, welcome Elizabeth Gillies to Therapuss. Do you mind if I call you Liz?
Do you mind if I call you pussy?
No.
No, call me Liz, of course.
Welcome Liz Gillies to Therapuss. I am such a big fan. I'm so excited. I'm freaking out.
I am so excited to be here. And my friends never ever care about anything that I'm doing, and not in a mean way, not in a bad way. But by the way, I'm like The Office. I always look into the lens, but I won't do that anymore.
You can.
Okay, well they care. I was just kidding. And when they heard I was coming to you, they flipped out. Our group chat exploded. They all wanted to come. They were gonna fly out. I was like, take it down a notch. We're not doing that.
Are you serious?
Yeah, because I'm not cool. I don't know what's cool, but I know you. And I don't know anybody from TikTok, but I know you. And I know you well because I discovered all of your posts made me laugh so much. And even before I downloaded TikTok, my friends would send them to me during the pandemic and everything and after. And yeah, very up my alley. And I think you're just fantastic.
I have chills.
And I'm so proud of you. Look
oh
at
my
this.
God, thank you.
But really, I walked into this whole production. I just think it's just fantastic.
Thank you.
It's so well deserved.
I'm freaking out that you're here.
I
at
just
the fact
love
that you
funny
just said
people,
that.
and I think I'll find out if you're not actually nice, but it's my impression that you're very nice, and
Thank you.
I like when good, funny people have good things happen to them.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I can't believe you just said that to me. I'm kind of freaking out.
No.
You are one of the I've always feel like your comedic timing was just by Jesus.
Oh my God, by Christ himself.
Yeah,
Thank you.
it is.
Oh,
do you agree,
thank you.
Mom?
My mom is here.
Yeah.
I brought my mom.
It really is.
Thank you so much.
It really is.
Thank you.
Oh, and before we get into it, I will
Okay.
introduce you to who we have on our laps.
Okay, please, yes.
Okay, so that's Patrick.
Where are his eyes?
Right there.
There they
They're
are.
hidden.
Hi, baby.
That's Patrick.
Hi, Patrick.
That's Aquaripuss.
Aquaripuss.
And this is Cassandra.
Cassandra's yours, I'm getting the feeling.
Yeah, and sometimes I'll give her out, but she's been getting mad at me recently.
Gotcha. I get that.
Being a little bit of a bitch, honestly,
Who
about
came
it.
here first?
Cassandra.
Cassandra.
Patrick's new. She's feeling some type of way, you know.
Got you. I understand.
Yeah.
Well, the vibe on my lap is good. I have a these are real and they're not stuffed animals, but I have stuffed animals at home.
Yeah.
And I actually picked them up, and we were my mom who's here. We were actually taking a little trip, and we went to, I think we were in Seattle, and I left my walrus, my stuffed walrus that I bought on a job. Yeah, there. And do you know what the hotel did?
What?
They sent the walrus back with an additional stuffed animal because they said no one should have to travel alone. They thought I was a kid.
No, that's sweet though.
But I am. So I was like I'm not in any way, but when it comes to stuffed animals, miniatures, little things, candy, I am. And
No,
so
that's
he's on my bed too.
That's okay. I mean, I'll show you my room after this, but I have puss lined up against the wall. I have them all over my bed. I have a giant octopus on my bed. And so I was actually thinking, I've never brought someone back to hook up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are they gonna? But do you think they're gonna be shocked when they see octopi
Liz,
in your room?
It's aggressive.
Okay, I'll be the judge.
There's like 20.
I'd
they're
probably
hanging.
be stoked. I wouldn't want to hook up.
Yeah, like they're.
I'd want to like get into the animals, but I get what you're saying.
But anywho,
no, but I will say, anyone who comes back to your place and sees all of these babies and then is not into it is not your person. So no need to worry about that.
okay, so true.
Yeah, like what are you gonna be with someone who's like, oh, I don't like these octopuses.
But maybe like the first time we're hooking up, like
less octopi
less
in the room.
room.
Sure, I get it.
I'm so excited to ask you because
Okay,
I feel like
I'm scared.
No, it's like
Okay.
the easiest question in the
Oh,
world.
sick.
Actually, people have a hard time with it.
Okay.
What are you therapist about today?
Ugh, today. What am I therapist about today? Okay. A lot always.
Yeah, that.
A lot always. A lot of things piss me off. I'm not like a hot person where I'm like ready to, but you know, I'm in LA for the first time in a minute, so like the traffic of it all. And I feel like people don't listen. That's actually something that happened today. I was ordering a bagel today, and I was very clear. I said, "Can I get one sesame bagel with da 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 da?" That's my fake face when I order things. So,
Yeah.
so I seem really nice. And then I said, Napabi's bagel. He's like, "And what kind of bagel?" And I go, "Oh, and sesame." And he goes, "And then what kind of bagel do you want?" And I'm like, "And sesame." And it fucking happened. It happened like 4 times.
Yeah, they don't listen here.
It was so weird. But you know, it happens in New York too. I just think we're not listening anymore.
We're not.
No.
It's the TikTok brain rot,
Maybe
ADHD.
so. Maybe so.
I haven't read a book in 10 years.
I'm wondering if I have ever read a book.
That's exactly what I
I'm
was
not
saying the
trying
other
to be
day.
like, listen, it's I'm blowing up my own spot, but I'm being honest with you. Like, I read in school, but
And
I
you read
also
scripts.
stopped going to school when I was a freshman in high school. Do you know what I mean? So that math's
You
not
did?
great. Yeah. I stopped going to school. I had to stop schooling when I got the pre-Broadway run of this show 13 I was in. And do you know it?
Of course I know 13.
Where are you from?
New York. Yeah.
Let's cut the small talk then. Let's go right to your room now. That's fantastic. Yeah. So I wasn't in a private school, so they were like, you know, that's so much fun. We can't help you. You have to leave.
What school did you go to?
I went to.
Can I guess?
Yeah.
You said it was public?
Uh-huh.
New York City?
No, New
Oh.
Jersey.
Oh.
I'm like, oh my God, if you were gonna get that, I was gonna be spooked.
I was going to guess PPAS
Yeah.
or LaGuardia.
Well, that's where everybody went.
Yeah.
All my friends went there.
Yeah.
Everyone in 13, like they were the cool kids. It was like, yeah, the real performing arts high school.
Yeah.
Do you trust people?
No.
I don't either.
I don't. I used to, and this is how I stopped. I used to be, I mean, I am a big gossip, right?
Yeah.
I feel like you gossip
It's
too.
fun, of course. Yeah.
But like,
I am always prepared. I will say one thing about gossiping. I always, whatever I say, before I say it, I say, should this get back to the person? Would you say this in front of them, and how would you say it? And I work through all of it before. So it has to be something that I'm like down to be like, you know what? Sure, I could say it. Unless I'm in very safe company, and then all bets are off.
So you're an ethical gossiper. So the reason I don't trust people is because I used to be very trusting of my gossip. And I found oftentimes it would get back to me like almost every time.
Gotcha. Oh, yeah, gotcha.
So I'm like, oh my God, I don't trust anyone now.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel you.
So I have like 4 people that I talk to. And
that's good. Keep your circle small.
Yeah. Is your circle small?
Oh God, yeah. They're my best friends from my core group of friends from when I was in first grade. Oh. So and we're just like, it's the 5 of us, 4 or 5 of us. Yeah, and we are just, they're the ones who are obsessed with you and obsessed with your show.
That is like the biggest green flag ever. You know that, right?
Yeah. And honestly, we make the time. That was me trying to think if I remember what green flag means, and then I did quick math. Opposite of red flag, good sign.
Yeah,
of
good
character. I'm not very hip, Jake,
Yes,
but I
you
am
are.
here, which is so cool to me and people. So it's like I'm happy about that. But yeah, we make the time. We are best friends. And then my other friends are parents I worked on jobs from a long time ago. I mean, yeah, I have like real friends, real best friends.
You do,
old
and
friends.
you can. I feel like that's what people like. Whenever people see like a video of you and your friends online, like they love it.
Yeah,
because it's like the energy is so
we learned
infectious.
dances together. We learned that the baby you can find me under the light. That whole thing, the Dua Lipa thing last year, the Barbie
No,
dance.
you did.
I have a video of it. We look like shit.
I want to see the Barbie one.
It's
You should learn
horrible.
the illusion dance next.
What is that?
Do you know the one I'm talking about?
I know the Apple one's going around. The Apple thing.
Well, want to do Apple later?
Oh, I'm scared. I don't know. If you give me a sweatshirt, maybe, because I wore the wrong outfit.
I'll give you a sweatshirt.
Yeah, I'm not pregnant. I'm just hiding.
I'll give you a million sweatshirts.
It's a lot of wrinkles and creases. I just wanted to hold the kids, too. Yeah, give me a sweatshirt, then maybe we'll do the Apple dance. I'm so scared, though. I've never done a TikTok dance.
Ever?
Not for people, no.
But of course, you've done like a
in my
real
like,
dance.
I think sometimes like if somebody found me and put a gun to my head, they said Apple dance right now, Charlie XCX, like I could do it because
Right.
I've seen it, but
Right.
not because I practiced it. Because I'm not dancing is not my safe space.
Right.
Yeah.
But do you like Charlie XCX?
Yeah, of course.
I love her.
Yeah, she's great.
What do you-
I'm so happy that she's having this huge moment.
I
feel
know.
like she's been kind of killing it for a long time, so it's very exciting to see.
Who are you listening to right now?
Chapel.
Me too.
Yeah, I had a big Sabrina thing. I
Uh-huh.
had a please, please, please obsession.
Uh-huh.
I recently, actually, I did an interview a while back, and I was going on about please, 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 and singing it, and the motherfucker. I did it like 100
Yeah.
times, and it still hasn't come out. And now I'm like, well, that joke kind of, I'm like, that joke kind of sailed. Maybe we cut that, but it's still around, and we still love it, of course.
Wait, I have a similar story.
Okay.
I recorded with Peyton. Do you remember this? Peyton's episode I recorded like a month and a half ago when Please 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 came out, and we sang the entire episode Please Please Please, and now we're putting it out in like 2 weeks.
Do you know what I'm saying?
And it's like
it's one of those things where like it hit so hard for a while that now that it's passed a little bit, it's not exactly that's kind of it's not as funny.
right. Like if it came out week of,
We're in the same boat.
We-
No, but we said I don't know when this is coming out, but maybe then this will somehow be dated as well. But at least we told our story.
No, this is
Because we know when things aren't funny anymore. We know.
we know. Are you a Scorpio?
No, but you are. I learned from watching a video of you today.
Yes,
I'm a
I
Leo,
am.
but I have to be honest. I don't really know anything about astrology.
What are you?
My dad and my mom are 1 day apart.
Your
They're
parents are
one-
both Pisces?
They're 1 day apart.
Pisces are my favorite people in the
They're
world.
great. I'll be honest. I love it. I if that means what
You
it
were-
means, I love them.
Leos are born for the stage.
Yeah, I mean, I figure like more some of the more toxic parts of my personality are probably that if it's a thing. I'm not saying I don't believe in it. I'm saying I don't know.
What's your husband?
My husband is is he an Aquarius? December 9th? Oh, he's
Sag.
Sag.
Oh, he's a party.
Sagittarius. No, he's not. Listen, he can be, but no, neither of us. I mean, our idea of just like the wildest, best day of our lives is being with our dogs and hanging out with our dogs and ordering in food. And I don't mean like there's no like joke to that. Like that is really that's a top notch.
That does
kind of
sound-
day.
that-
Leaving somewhere.
Yeah.
Oh my God, leaving a party. Oh my God, leaving an event. Like that's.
Do you
we
Irish
both get like
goodbye?
a rush. Yeah, and we're both Irish.
You're Irish?
So we co-Irish goodbye.
Oh, I love Irish
I'll be like,
people.
You know?
Yeah.
I don't no hugs. No, I'm kidding. Because sometimes
Yeah.
I do. I lived out here, so now I hug everyone when I meet them. And now,
Is that a LA thing?
so I found it to be when I got out here. Everyone was grabbing me when I moved here.
Yeah.
And I was young, so I was like, I guess we do that. And then every time I go back to New York and I'm in New York, people are like, get the fuck off me.
Right.
And I feel that way too, so it's so awkward. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm a hugger. Maybe that's why I love
But you're
LA
also
so
like
much.
an empath. You're warm. You're open. You probably cry often. Like I don't. Are you gonna cry now?
I haven't cried since 2019.
Okay. Oh. Okay. I love that.
And
We could get more into that, but we don't have to.
No,
but like,
no,
This is
it's-
something I'd normally like. I'd really
no,
want to
it's
get
because
into.
I'm on meds that like
oh, so they stop
they
you
just
before you get
stop.
to that
I
place.
just haven't been able to.
So I'm on a natural medication, I guess, in my body where I just cannot. I don't cry unless it's something with my dogs or
Okay,
something
totally.
with extreme exhaustion and frustration, failure.
Failure.
But other than that,
Mine's rejection.
see, oh my God, that's my middle name. I've been doing this for so long.
I know, I can't
Rejection,
even
I'm
imagine, like-
who would dare call me? Well, if you watched,
Please.
hey,
Hey, homie, what's up?
nothing much. I'm doing the podcast right now, and I picked up. I'm doing Jake's podcast. I told you about it.
Yes, I know.
Do you
I was
want to
just
say
seeing
hi?
if-
I know what you want. I know I told you, but you're on camera, so now say something funny.
Hi.
Yabba dabba doo.
No, that's not good. Okay, okay, yeah, all right.
I
talk
love
to me.
you.
Very shagadelic.
Okay, yeah, that's good. That's all really current references that the kids will love.
Hello, you
Okay, bye, Matt.
Are you guys all still close from Victorious?
Yes, we're all really close. Obviously, he just called me. He heard I was in town for like 2 days. He's doing his whole. Have you ever been to one of his shows?
No.
So he does these DJ nights. They're
Yes, for
incredible.
Victorious.
Well, not even he does Hannah Montana,
Taylor.
like everything. Taylor, yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. And they just sold out. I think there's thousands and thousands of people. It's very, very cute.
Has he done an Ari one yet?
He does her during the show. Like he plays her during the show and everything.
Let me just say,
Please.
like, I really love her so much.
Are you a fan?
Like, that's all I'll say. Like, that album,
The most recent.
Eternal Sunshine.
What's your favorite song on it?
my favorite song? Okay, so my favorite song is We Can't Be Friends.
Okay.
But my second favorite song is Intro.
Me too. So
Really?
no one talks about intro, and like she thinks I'm out of my mind because I'm like, Ari, it's for me, it's intro and imperfect for you are my babies.
I love Imperfect for You.
You do?
Oh, the album is just like no
I
skips.
looked like her wife at Saturday Night Live. I was filming her, watching her. I was like, imperfect for you. Like every time she hit a note, and they're like, you cannot film. You need to back up. And I'm like, I'm so
No,
in it right
you
now.
are. You're fucking filming.
I had the best time.
Imperfect for You is
that
the best.
song, and I can sing it because it's in my key.
Everything's
So,
in your key.
No, I can't sing. I can't sing where she sings.
Arianator.
Yeah.
Deep.
Have you ever met her?
No.
Oh, you'll meet her at some point.
Don't
That
play.
sounded like your cool aunt making a promise to you, but I will if I can facilitate it. I will.
Don't play with me.
Who are your tops? Like, how do you rank? We can take Ari out of it because you've already
We'll take
expressed
Ari
you're
out
a
of
big
it
fan.
because that
This goes without saying.
goes without saying.
Sure.
Taylor Swift,
Okay,
Lana Del Rey,
fun.
Charlie,
Yeah.
Taylor, Lana, Charlie. Like who else? Amy Winehouse.
Sure.
Because that's my mom's
How'd you
favorite.
feel about the movie?
I haven't seen it.
You haven't seen it. Okay, let's not
I
go
don't
there.
want to yet.
I got you.
Just because I loved the documentary so much.
Sure.
Have you seen the documentary?
I did watch the
Oh my
documentary.
god, so moving.
It was really good.
So well done.
Yeah.
Such a good tribute to her.
Right.
So just perfect.
You know they're hard. The
Yeah.
Biopics are really hard.
They're hard, especially when it's so recent.
Did you act?
I did when I
You're
was a
an
kid.
actor?
I want to act.
Yeah. Why aren't you act? Of course you'll act.
Well, I try. I try.
No, this seems very like I'll represent you on the side in addition to your management and agents, and I will get you acting. jobs.
Please.
Of course. Please, please, please. Just kidding. No, I mean I just feel like it's such a. I can tell. I can tell that you.
I love being in front of the camera.
No, and that's beautiful, and you should.
I just love like we were doing something for like an ad the other day, and like I got to act, and I was like, oh, I forget how much I enjoy
But all
this.
your videos are you acting. All your
Yes.
videos are you acting, and that's what's so great.
But I think I have anxiety, so when there's pressure on it, I'm like bad at it.
Yeah, I mean, I used to have really bad stage fright, and I used to,
Really?
yeah. Well, so my thing is like words. I used to like, so I used to swallow during songs. Like I'd be like, I remember I auditioned for the Apollo Theater. All the kids from New Jersey rode over to the Apollo to go sing and audition to be in this showcase, and for some reason we all chose the song "Lean on Me." All of us. All of us. And so I went up and it was like more like, it was like, lean on me. When you're, and I was like, and I did that a lot, and I kept doing this swallow thing, and it was very weird, and I was like, that can't happen again, and then it started happening again, where I would have it, but I don't really have that anymore. You just have to think of it as like it's for you,
Right.
Like before you go out there, be like, this
Right.
is for me. I don't care about any of you. This is 100% for me. Watch or don't. I'm doing this, and I'm gonna go home, and I'm gonna go, have a drink or do what I want or hang out with my friends. This is a joke.
Right.
This is just for the gag.
I think that's like how it.
Don't make it that real.
And that's how it's popped off for me at first, because
Yeah.
it was just for me and my friends.
Right, of course. It was this insular thing, and
It
now
was
it's,
like-
you share it with the world.
And now it's like, oh my
Yeah.
god, I'm gonna get so
now
embarrassed.
do you scrutinize? So now it's probably you don't do you not post as freely about your
No.
thing? Yeah, I think that's. But I think that's like the kiss of death. I think you have to just erase that voice completely because that's the catch-22, right? Because that's the
Yeah.
magic they fell in love with, but then you get all tripped up because now it means too much, but it doesn't, because you have to remember the thing people are coming for is the thing you're already doing. So changing it, scrutinizing it too much, they don't want that. So just go back to the roots.
I know, it's just so like when you
I
get
know, it's
into the
hard.
industry, everyone's like, okay,
I
like
know.
stop, kind of like there's like a form. Like I want to listen to everyone.
You shouldn't change. You should try so hard not to change a
I-
thing. You see people that come
Yeah.
through come through the TikTok,
Yeah.
and they change their
Yeah.
game up, and then it's like we miss the old. You know what I mean?
I used to post like 18 times a day.
I can't, you know what? I can't do TikTok personally. I've tried, and it's just I don't know how to do it. I really think I am just too. I don't know. I just can't do it. I wish I could, and I wonder how you guys do it every like the turnaround.
It's
You
just
must be exhausted.
It's well, okay. I feel bad saying it's exhausting.
You can say it's exhausting. I don't find it to be unappealing when people are realistic about their day being demanding. Of course, it's a lot.
It's just the skits. I used to do like 3 a day. So doing I got really burnt out on the skits.
Yeah.
And I was like, I feel like these are all one note. I feel like it's the same gag every time. Like,
yeah.
So I've learned to take like weeks breaks with skits
Gotcha.
because I get really, really burnt out.
Well, do what you got to do.
Yeah.
You know, you have to remember, you don't know anyone anything.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you have to maintain it. Oh, hi, Laurel.
Oh, hey.
Okay, so when did you stop trusting people when all your gossip started getting back to you?
Yeah. I was
Yeah.
telling her how, sorry, just to recap you, Laurel.
This
I
is
like
for
to,
Laurel.
I like to include everyone in the room.
I like that.
Yeah,
I brought people, so
yeah,
it's
I like
that's
it.
on me.
It makes it's a big, it's
Yes.
fun. What are you watching?
Right now,
You watch Hacks?
yeah, it's my whole life.
That's like my favorite show.
I'm telling you, I am such a. First of all, there's no great. They'll never hire me because I'm at this point a creepy fan.
No.
And they're aware of it. Yeah, because I was loud on Twitter, and I would like people would Photoshop me into things. I did this with Virgin River too. I get a little weird when I get into things. But that's the way it is. And yeah, I swear to God, I've never seen so many aspects of my personality so perfectly recognized, even though we are not the same age as Jean. It freaks me out in a good way. I think that's my life.
I was going to say, you would be really good on the show.
Oh, I told you I blew it. It's not going to happen.
No, like what if you were like an up and coming comic who's like threatening Jean?
They just did that a little bit with the guy, though, you know?
But that's
With
a guy.
Luke. I see.
That's a guy. It's not a girl.
Listen, I will heed the call. Like,
Yeah.
if I will answer and run. So
Paul
like,
Downs?
Paul, come on, Paul.
Yeah. Did you watch the other two?
I love the other two.
Oh, we have the same taste.
Of course. Well, it's that New York.
Yeah.
You know,
The other two.
The other two's fantastic.
You watch Search Party?
Yes, I loved Search
I'm
Party.
on the part where she gets kidnapped.
with Cole.
Yes.
Cole, I'm dying to see Oh Mary. So I want to see it so badly, and it's a hard ticket to get.
So Search Party, the other two, Hacks.
Oh, Drag Race. I just finished Drag Race.
I've never seen Drag Race.
So I was actually late to Drag Race. I only started watching Drag Race about 5 years ago, and then I watched all of them, and it took over my life.
Is it that?
Yeah. Get into it. Yeah, absolutely. It's just fantastic. It's high art. It's the best thing in the world.
Do you watch Love Island?
Mom, take it away. No, I don't. My mom.
You do?
She's in love with Love Island. Mom. My
You
mom.
watched-
Yeah.
I happen to like the UK the best.
And Mom,
Okay,
why
but-
do you love Love Island? Because
I
you
love love.
She loves
I
love.
love love.
And you know what? You know what? They do fall in love.
They do
They
fall in
do
love.
fall in love, and I've never seen anything like it. I don't watch The Bachelor. I don't watch The Bachelorette. I don't watch any of that shit. Love Island, they are in love.
That's
But
what
know
you
why?
tell
'Cause
me.
they learn how to have a relationship. They don't just hook up and go away.
Yes.
I know. I tried to watch Too Hot to Handle. She was so offended. She's
I
like,
can't.
this is not.
No, I
See that I'll watch anything that doesn't have. Like, I'm not. It's so funny because this. She's dying.
You like
She
Leah and
loves
Rob?
Love Island.
Did you watch this season of US? Yeah. Aaron was just pure evil. Kaylor and Aaron? Disgusting. Disgusting.
Kind of like
Kendall?
Mom, we don't usually line up, my mom and I, on our things.
Aaron.
Aaron. That's what we're talking about. Aaron.
He's evil, though.
Yeah.
He's evil. He's also a reality TV whore. He won Traitors.
Okay, Traders looks fun. I could try to get
You
into
would
Trader.
fuck
Well, I love
up
Alan.
Traders.
I love Alan coming. Oh, beyond Traders. What is my? I can't. Oh, like you know what I want to do? I'm dying to host one of those shows.
Yes.
Dying to host one of those shows.
I think you'd be a good Traitors host. I've never seen it, but I've seen clips, and I know you
But
would
Alan
be a good.
Cumming, we mustn't take him out of his role.
Who is that?
Okay, that's an important one. It's not a big deal. It's okay, guys. It's okay. We don't need to freak out.
Please,
But no one on TikTok will. This is not the same sort of scandal. Amazing. As a quick Google, like
Let me just.
Alan Cumming MC Cabaret. Like
Okay,
that's a great.
Okay.
That's a great.
Maybe
YouTube.
I've seen him.
He's the best. The goat. Alan Cumming.
Cumming.
Fantastic. In so many things.
Oh, of course.
Alan.
I didn't know his
Come
name.
here. Oh,
I
Alan.
didn't know his name.
I know it was you. Are you into it so far?
Yeah, he's been very excited about you all day.
How old are you?
I'm 20.
Oh,
20, can you believe it?
that's amazing.
Someone told me they thought I was 29 the other day.
How old are you?
24.
Oh my God. Isn't
I
that
know.
beautiful? So much to do, so far to go.
Really?
Of course. Oh my God. Yeah. When I was both of your ages, I felt like I was so hot and had so much future ahead of me.
I wish I felt hot.
Oh my God. Are you kidding? You're so hot. You're so sparkly. You have such a sparkle about
Thank
you.
you.
Yeah. And you have these beautiful eyes.
The what? I do have a little bit of a Pilates bob. But
You like Pilates? Laurel took me for the first time. It was bad. What
you
was
shake?
the machine?
Did you shake? The reformer.
No, we were on a megaformer. So I thought like I was gonna be going. I don't know what I thought.
Right.
I thought I was gonna have the things where I could put like my legs in the air and do like up high stuff.
You
and
didn't
this
do
was
that?
all down low stuff. No, it was like megaformer.
What?
It was so hard.
Did you shake at all?
Yeah, of course I shook.
I shake a lot.
That's
during
good though. You told me the shake is what makes it good.
You should
Yeah.
come with me to my Pilates class.
I'm too scared. I can't come to
Okay.
that.
Well,
yeah, I can't go.
The invite's there. But it's okay to do poorly. I do poorly all the time.
That's beautiful. See, that's the Leo thing. I can't. Like, if I'm not good at something, I'm not doing it again.
Really?
Yeah, I can't do it again.
What else have you not been good at that you've just been like, I'm not?
Like dancing, I'm not. I don't have the freedom. Again, my husband and I talk about this a lot. We watch dancers and we're like, man, how cool must it be to like move your body?
Like Maddie Ziegler?
Yeah, and like feel it and just do
Yeah.
it. We have that with music, and what a gift. But like, boy, oh boy, do I not have that kind of like lyrical confidence with my body that I'm just like, hold on, I'm feeling something.
But you did great on Victorious.
When?
The jailhouse scene.
Yeah. You say you love that, Mom?
That's
yeah.
the best episode ever.
Yerba? It was fun.
Oh my God, the show
Actually,
is so good.
In prison, when I was in prison on my side, because I think it was girls and boys, and then Robbie was on our side because they couldn't decide for him, which is a wild joke. And Rex, I think somewhere who was there too. My hair that day was one of my favorite hair moments of the whole show, which is weird and shallow, but it's a memory I just had.
That's not shallow at
I shared it
all.
because we're in therapy.
That's not shallow at all.
Yeah, I was like, I liked my hair that day. It was like spaghetti-ish and fun and black. And
I love
cool.
that. Do you have a
Yeah.
favorite episode?
I'm victorious.
Like that show is just really fucking
Survival
funny.
of the Hottest was a very special one.
That's what I was gonna say.
Oh, really?
It's the best one. It's the best one.
I think it might be one of the best episodes.
How could you?
It's like a classic sitcom episode of television. There were certain episodes that were really good, and then all of us, if you ask all of us our least favorite episode or an episode we just simply did not understand, there's two, but
Okay.
the first one is the Great Ping Pong Scam, which I bet you don't even remember.
I don't remember that
Yeah,
one.
you wouldn't because we didn't understand it the whole time.
What was it?
It's something about ping pong. Like it literally, my brain rejected it. Like we all had to play ping pong, but none of us could play ping pong
Right.
like as actors. So it really just it was a disaster. And it was so not it. And we had to do flashbacks, and
Right.
but we were also like already.
I
5
don't
years
remember
old,
this
so-
existing at all.
Well, go check it out today. Go
I
watch
think
the
I'm-
Great
I
Ping
think
Pong
I
Scam.
might.
Not the best episode.
What about the Chicago one?
Great.
Great.
My husband wrote that. Chicago.
What?
Of course, he wrote all the songs for Victorious. He wrote not all of them. I shouldn't say that. We brought in a lot of people like season, but he wrote a lot of them. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
he's a genius. What else has he written?
He wrote the Drake and Josh theme song, the iCarly theme song. He was one of the writers on the Victorious theme song. He scored Zoe Wood and Drake and Josh, iCarly, Sam and Cat theme song. That's him singing on it. Yeah. So it's funny for him to see Matt's whole show because people.
It's like him.
It's
It's his discography.
It's basically his concert.
Yeah.
And I'm like, why do you care so much? He's like, well, it's a lot of my music. I'm like, ugh, ish. But
Yeah.
it's actually,
Yeah.
it actually kind of is.
Wait, where am I?
Do we have, what?
I think it's time we get into the tell me what's wrongs.
Okay, I'm scared.
This is what you're gonna really
Okay, I'm excited.
shine at.
I'm going to try.
Okay.
Okay, so I have to do a one-liner back or what I prescribe.
Right.
Like
Right.
even if that means an hour in the sun or
Yes,
like Lexapro.
anything,
Okay,
anything,
great.
anything.
Great.
There's a hella hot man banging my line. Who the fuck wrote this?
Banging my line?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I don't know what that means. Calling my phone or
But
like
I think I just never heard someone my
Wait, I'm
age
sorry, what
use
does
that.
banging my line
Like
mean?
it's like they're calling me a lot.
What era is that from?
Not
I think
mine.
it's not old or new. I think it's not a thing.
I think it's just out. No
Okay.
offense to whoever wrote this question.
No, 100%.
There's a hella hot man banging my line, but he told me he loved me on the first date and it was really awkward. I don't have experience.
Sorry, one more time. So there's a hella, I have to translate the whole thing. There's a
Yes.
hella hot man. There's a very attractive man banging my line, hitting
Calling
up my
me
phone.
a lot. He's super hot. But
he's super hot.
He told me he loved me on the first date, and it was really awkward.
That's too much. I would prescribe blocking that man.
A block?
I would prescribe a block. Yeah, I think that's a lot of energy. And if she wasn't feeling it the same way.
It's also like love bombing vibes.
Yeah, I don't like that at all. That
Yeah.
freaks me out.
Yeah.
I want to be sort of insulted at least the first 3 dates.
Oh my God. I literally went on a date once and he told me to shave my whole body.
I love that. I love an instruction.
Yeah.
I love an instruction. I love homework.
Yeah. Oh, and I prescribed Love Island USA because there's a lot of love bombing that goes on in that one. That's my prescription.
Absolutely.
I've had a situationship.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
I know.
I do. I know that one. I know
I'm
that
just
one. I
making
know.
sure.
No, thank you. I know.
With my homeboy for 7 years. What the? Nolan. Who is writing these?
Honestly, didn't even cross
Okay.
my mind.
I had a situationship. I'm just going to translate this to my own. I've had a situationship with my guy friend for 7 years now. And last time I slept over, he said he wanted to talk about us in the morning. So I woke up early and Irish goodbye. Unsure why I did that, but help, I'm scared of confrontation.
No, we must have the hard conversations.
Mm-hmm.
And if that's a really good friend of yours, you didn't say that though. You said it was a situationship. Even so,
It was
I don't
a
think you can just be
situationship that's
tossing it
been
away.
their friend.
I'd prescribe a nice set of balls and have the conversation. That's what I
Okay.
think. Always have the conversation. I don't like a friendship ghost or even a situationship ghost unless there's some really good reason for it or excuse for it.
Band-Aid.
Yeah, and don't skirt around the point. Literally just like spit it out, rehearse it if you have to, write it down in your phone a couple times, but do it.
You know what I prescribe?
What?
Getting a Band-Aid, putting it on yourself,
Yes.
and ripping it
As a
off.
metaphor.
As a metaphor.
Yeah.
Kind of like The Fault in Our Stars.
It's almost exactly like The Fault in Our
Yeah.
Stars. That is the plot. No,
That
it's good.
literally is the plot of The
I
Fault
love
in Our
that.
Stars.
Okay, they'll be fine.
That was a great prescription.
Thanks.
My current boyfriend of 4 months still has multiple pictures of his ex-girlfriend on his phone. Is this a red flag or am I just paranoid?
No, he gets to keep them for longer than that. I'm sorry. Is that crazy?
No, I
Keep
think
them.
he's paranoid. Well, they're photos. Of course. Why would he delete them?
That's a memory.
It's a memory.
I actually am I'm a proponent of keeping.
You don't agree?
Yeah, Laura, I know you don't.
I think it's totally fine.
Depends on the photo.
Depends on the photo.
Depends on the photo.
Depends on the photo.
I think videos should go. In like all videos, unless it's really funny and someone's like getting hurt in it or something.
Yes,
That sounds like I
yes.
like videos where people get hurt. You know the ones where it's funny, like and someone slips and
Yes,
falls.
epic fails.
Yeah, epic fails.
Yeah.
Nothing weird.
Yeah.
Like, nothing violent. But that's funny. Otherwise, if it's anything where like they're giggling in the sun or like playing guitar or like it's like anything sexual, that has to go.
Okay,
A
yeah.
picture, I don't know. They will dwindle over time if it's earned. So be the better girlfriend and then or boyfriend and then the photos will get deleted.
I just feel like I never delete photos. Laurel, you really think that photos should be deleted?
I don't want to think about it. Like, if I don't see it, then you can keep it. But if I am gonna look at your phone, like,
Okay.
you're gonna like scroll through your camera roll and it's gonna be like me and then someone else beside you, like I don't want to see that.
Wouldn't it be worse though if they had a hidden camera roll?
Yes.
100%.
I'd rather see it and like then
Right.
be open about it than
Right. Have
Okay.
the talk.
Yeah.
I prescribe Camera Roll by Casey Musgraves.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Do you like Casey?
Oh my God, I love Casey and I love this
too.
album.
This album's amazing.
What's the one we love? Give or Take Her?
That's my favorite too. That and The Architect.
Okay, George and I low-key sang that in perfect 2-part harmony. My brother and I, out of pocket. Oh no, out of pocket means you're out of line. Okay, spontaneously. Fuck, one day I'll get them. We sang Give or Take Her in perfect 2-part harmony, like on a whim at a family hang.
Do you have a video?
No, I don't have a video. Mom, you didn't take a video.
Oh.
And the best, then I needed. We got that really yummy, then I needed.
Oh, you have such a lovely voice.
Yeah. That's a beautiful song.
It is a beautiful
I like
song.
the Irish one too. That sounds like an Irish
Irish
hymn.
Goodbye?
Is that
Or-
what it's called?
That's the new one. Do you like The Architect?
Yes, I do like the Architect.
That's my favorite one besides Give or
I
Take Her.
love the structure of the Architect. It's very, very cool. The production's cool.
She's just such a talent.
She seems like a good hang.
She seems
Have
like
her
a
on
good
the
hang.
show.
That is a dream guest.
Okay.
That
Is a dream guest.
is it. Someone was asking me the other day, and I was trying to think. Yeah, she seems like she can just get down.
Oh, she can get down.
Yeah,
I've never met her. I'm assuming.
I'm also assuming.
I've heard all good things.
Me too.
Sure.
I've been laying in bed all summer, and now that school is starting soon, I have no good TV shows to watch.
Sorry, I hated the beginning of it.
You hated or didn't hear?
I didn't like the beginning of it. I thought that was going to be where it stopped and I was going to help.
Oh, okay.
I've been laying in bed all summer. What's going on? But no, I was more of like setting the tone. Yeah, 100%. No good TV shows to watch. It depends on the person, but like.
Should we just go by genre?
I love Will and Grace.
Never seen.
Okay, watch Will and Grace.
Okay.
I know. I've noticed like a lot of people don't want to go back in time anymore. They want to be in the now. But there's certain things worth going back for.
What else would you say is worth?
Well, you know what was weird? I'm not even that much older than you, but yeah, I am.
How old are you?
I'm old. I'm
Okay.
old, Jake. I'm old.
No, you're not.
Oh, I'm 31.
What?
Yeah, I could be your mother.
I did not know you were 31.
I'm 31.
Well, 30s are the new 20s.
Oh, thank you. I don't know about that, but I am that age. And I like when I was a kid, like the reruns that were on TV when I was a kid were literally the Brady Bunch, the Golden Girls, Three's Company. Like that was on,
Right.
so I watched it.
Right.
And I feel like nothing old is on anymore.
Well, reruns don't exist really anymore. 'Cause
Is that
we're
what
all-
it is?
We're
'Cause
all
I'm like-
streaming.
Okay.
So I have full autonomy over what I watch.
Well, there's so much great things streaming. How about that? I mean,
Yeah.
there's so much to watch streaming. Have you ever seen The Affair? That's a fun show.
No, I've never seen The
Okay,
Affair.
there's lots of fun shows to get into.
Have you ever seen Girls?
Yes, I loved Girls. I was that age. Well, I was younger actually when
It's
it
my
was
favorite show of all time.
Yeah, all I was looking for is I wanted to find Adam everywhere. We all were. We all now again, like I look back as an adult, I'm like, oh my god, that would be so exhausting. But like at the age, I was watching Girls Clips this morning in bed.
It's my favorite show of all time.
It's the most wonderful show.
I could never get into Sex and the City, but I really got into Girls.
And that's so brave of you to admit that on,
I know.
on air.
I know.
But it's okay because it's good because it's you. But you connect with girls.
Girls, I just really connected with like Lena Dunham and like how selfish she was, like
Yeah.
proudly.
Yeah.
And like,
And that's kind of the difference actually between Hannah and Carrie.
is that
from
Carrie
Sex and
will
the
never
City.
be like, I'm selfish.
No, and Hannah is like unabashedly aware of all of her, I guess, her shortcomings, and I guess that's what you're saying, and I think you're right. I think
Yeah.
that's a big thing.
I think I really liked that about, oh my God, I want to watch Girls later now.
That's
It's
all I was doing this morning.
It's literally
and
my
to be
favorite
honest,
show.
when my wedding got canceled, I had a big wedding plan. Pandemic
Oh,
canceled.
I'm sorry.
Gone. I was so excited because I was
Oh.
like, oh, I'm gonna have a farm Marnie wedding, which is my dream. And I did.
That
I was like,
fucking Marnie
I
wedding.
had to pretend to be sad because obviously everyone was excited about coming and all the things and all the plans. But I was like, oh my God, I'm gonna like wear a flower crown and
Did
have
you?
natural. Pretty much, yeah.
Where was your wedding supposed to be? Sorry, I keep cutting you
It's
off.
totally fine. The St. Regis in Atlanta was where it was supposed to be. Really different vibe. And then I got married on a farm in New Jersey. So we really pivoted.
Well, the farm sounds way more appealing,
The
honestly.
farm was the best. There were 10 people there. And my hair, like, it was so hot that by the time I got to the altar, I was completely natural curls, no makeup. It was wild. And it was just the best. It was just so low key. It was wonderful. And the other thing was getting way out of control.
And you were getting stressed out.
It was getting bigger than big, which is a reference from Sex and the City, which he won't get.
I won't.
It's okay.
I need to.
No, you don't. By the way, you don't need to pretend to like things. I don't like that.
Thank you.
You don't like something, don't watch it. Who
I
cares?
don't not like it. I just,
You hate
know,
it.
I knew
you
that
hate it, and it's fine.
Carrie's lifestyle was so unrealistic. I'm like, how are you affording this place and maxing out your cards?
And you're from New York City,
I'm
so you're
from New
like,
York.
You're like Miss Thing.
Yes, I was like, this isn't right.
Sure.
Like, I know what's
The
going
math
on here.
isn't mathing.
Like,
Yeah.
what? Like,
Yeah.
to get, like, where'd she live in the show? Upper East Side?
She had a very nice apartment, let's just say that.
Yeah,
A
and it was
very,
like
very nice
Midtown
apartment.
East, right? Like, that's crazy. That's crazy.
It was really good.
And she like wrote once every 2 weeks or something. Like, or just not it for me.
I love that show very much. I totally understand what you're saying, though.
I need
and I'm
to
a very
try.
big Girls fan. You don't need to try. It's okay.
But
Maybe the
everyone
movie.
likes
How about
that.
this? The movie.
Yeah, I'll get into the movie.
Have you seen the movie?
I've seen clips and little bits of here and there. I think I saw the second one. Didn't they go to like
Abu Dhabi.
Abu Dhabi?
You could watch the opening, Liza's wedding, but after, or
Saw that.
it's not Liza's wedding. She officiates the wedding.
Right,
But
right.
I mean, you're okay. You're
Yeah.
okay, is what I'm saying. It's okay.
Right.
It's okay to be you.
Speaking of the pandemic, do you ever?
Sure.
Did you enjoy the pandemic?
Yeah,
I did,
I did.
and I think it's okay. It's time we admit that.
Listen, I feel really bad saying it because people had such bad things happen during the pandemic.
And you were shooting Dynasty at the time.
Shooting Dynasty at the time, no signs of it letting up.
Yeah.
It just kept going. I was like, we're surely out of ideas at this point. And they're like, gotcha. 30 more seasons, 50 more months.
Did you have fun shooting Dynasty though?
Yeah, and I really miss the clothes and I miss all the people. And yeah, of course. Yeah, it was
Yeah.
very fun. It was just a really hard schedule.
Yeah, I did. Did you do one more season post pandemic or two?
2, right? 2. Yeah, we did. We wrapped in 2022. So yeah, we did 2, and we shot during the pandemic. So we
And
shot the full.
was that miserable?
I mean, it's like full glamour makeup, and then like you have a mask line, and you're like,
Do you remember when in the other two when Carrie Dubek shoots that nurse show?
Yes, night nurse.
Night nurse, and it's during the pandemic, and he like is about to say his line, and they're like positive, and they shut the entire thing down.
That happened to us. I was directing an episode, and I was waiting for my actress to come to set, and I was like, "Where is she? Come on!" And we're doing this, and someone's like, "Let's choreograph. Let's choreograph. I have dance on the brain.
Yeah.
Let's block the scene without her." And I'm like, "Why are we blocking?" They're like, "Let's block the scene without her for now." I was like, "Oh." Fuck. Okay, so she basically like last minute tested positive, but we'd already shot one scene with her in the morning. But the tests like in the show they come in late, so yeah. I mean, and then they escort you out like you're a farm animal.
Like it's crazy.
They literally shuffle you out like you're a truffle pig. I was like, guys, we hung out with her all morning. Now I was like, hiss. I was like, oh my god.
Like in the Game of Thrones, like shame.
Exactly.
Shame.
So much. Oh, it got so dark. The blaming and it got
It got so dark.
This was a mess. It was a damn mess.
My issue
Sure.
with, and I think it's like I think we can look. I think in the moment there were certain things that were like, well, obviously, and now
Sure.
it's like when we look back, we're like, what? Like it was like when you would walk from the hostess stand to your table and then you would take it off.
Of course, it's nuts.
Like that's crazy, right?
There's a lot of crazy stuff. We bought an RV. We bought a Class A RV to drive to our wedding venue because we thought public restrooms would kill us. We bought an
Honestly?
entire RV. It was like a 13-hour drive. We could have probably stopped.
But you can't go number
Immediately
two
after.
you can't go number 2 in the RV.
You can. It's on you.
Whoa.
We didn't. We said, you know what? I have a feeling we're not going to have this more than 3 days. And we did it. And then we're like, here we go, returning it. And they're like, you tore literally the whole thing apart. You subway tiled it. You drilled holes into it and hung lighting fixtures. I'm like, and they're like, so you're taking a huge loss in this. We can't take it back. I'm like, I'll pay for you you have to get this out of my life. It was so impulsive and silly. And the dogs would fall out of it when we stopped at gas stations.
No.
We had like an elder dog at the time. It like tumbled out. We're like, oh my God. And it was like the carbon monoxide thing went off. It was just the biggest. A door fell off of my grandma.
Sorry.
It was a nightmare. It was okay. It's okay. I mean, it was really such a disaster. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think that was the answer. But to your point, we went a little hard on
There was a
certain
lot
things.
during COVID.
There was a lot of confusion.
My best friend tested positive at my birthday dinner.
Recently?
No, it was like during like COVID.
At your dinner?
No, it was we had to get tested. I want to say it was twice a week for school, or I think it was once a week for school. And it was my birthday on Wednesday, which was, and this
Happy
was,
birthday.
Thank you. It was 2021. It was about to be 2022. It was 2021.
So it's like
it was
fizzling, but it's there.
Vaccines were there, boosters were there, but we were still testing.
Yeah.
And we were able to go to the bar. This was like a big thing. And Wednesdays were the day that we go to the bar, and my birthday was on a Wednesday. And we were at my birthday dinner before, and Julia got her results back. And
But we would never want to call her out.
no, and they said positive,
Julia?
and I said, you need to tell everyone they say error, and you go home, because my birthday is not about to be ruined because of this.
That's right.
And she called people, started saying it was error, and Peyton was like, what error? What do you mean? So it's fine. And Julie was like, and I said, just stop lying. Just stop, as if it wasn't my idea. And she was like, I'm positive. She was hysterically crying. And then a lot of people did not come to my birthday.
Our birthday's big for you. You want it to be a good day.
Yes, but I like when other people plan it.
I get that a lot.
When's your birthday? August what?
July 26th.
Oh.
It just happened.
Happy belated.
Oh my God, thank you so much.
Happy belated.
Thank you.
Oh, you're a July Leo. Maybe that explains some things.
What does it explain?
I don't know, because you're like, you said you have stage fright. Most Leos don't have stage fright, but
Well,
I know a lot
listen,
of August Leos.
I'll be real. I don't like have stage fright. I'm not like, I was going to do a reference you'd never understand. Fuck.
Why?
It's good.
What reference?
Have you seen Is Told by Ginger? Okay, that's okay. There's a scene where she sings a song called I'm a Little Seal Girl, and she has a stage fright, and she's like, and just the whole thing.
Yeah.
Google it after.
I have a list of things.
That's good
Will
too.
and Grace.
Just As Told by Ginger, Seal Girl
Just
song.
As Told by Ginger, Seal
So
Girl.
I wanted just to say for anyone who understands that reference, that's not my level of stage fright. It's an old
Right.
problem that we've since resolved.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want to sound unhireable.
No, you don't seem unhireable. My best friend of 6 years and I had a falling out because she didn't approve of my fiance. My wedding is coming up and I haven't sent her an invitation yet. Should I invite her?
That's interesting to me because if it's really her best friend of 6 years, I actually would like to know why. Wouldn't you?
Right.
Could she be doing the ultimate sacrifice?
What do you mean?
Could she be like, you should not be marrying this person?
Okay.
And she's like, you're not the love of
Like,
my life.
you'll
And she's
lose-
like, don't.
Yeah.
What if she's so right to the point where she's willing to take the fall? I do think either way, you need to go to your friend's wedding and put on a game face and be there when it falls apart, like in Sex and the City, the movie. You haven't seen Sex and the City, the first movie. So this is the bride saying,
She's like, I think send her an invite 100%.
send a cold invite.
Send a cold invite. And
don't-
you don't think text or anything?
It's weird. It's like it's almost on the other person, wouldn't you think?
Like on the friend?
Don't you think if they had a falling? Well, we don't know. We don't have enough
We
information.
don't have it. Sometimes we don't get enough information.
Sometimes we don't get enough information. Okay, I just think yeah, I think it's nuanced and it's complicated, but do send the invite just to absolve yourself of future guilt. When you're think about yourself.
I would prescribe bridesmaids because weddings are tricky.
Exactly right. That's a great call.
you.
Have we we're supposed to prescribe movies
do you have anything
songs
or anything?
And I
anything.
answered all of them wrong. I just
No,
wanna
no,
think
you can
about that.
prescribe anything.
No. I would prescribe the first Sex and the City movie.
Okay.
And Bridesmaids.
And bridesmaids.
Yeah, that's all.
Weddings are tricky.
I don't love a wedding.
I love a wedding.
Oh, you like to dance.
I
You like to be the life of the party.
dance. I like to I was a flower boy in one of my best friend's weddings.
Oh, I would have loved to have seen that.
It was. I'll show you after. It was great.
Oh, great.
And then it's just. I love a wedding. I love.
You love love. You're like my mom. You love
Yeah.
Love Island. You love love. You love weddings.
I love love. I hate The Bachelor though.
I get it. You don't like The Golden Bachelor either?
I've never seen The Golden Bachelor.
That had a little more innocence.
Okay. I can't stand my best friend anymore.
Oh.
Everything she does pisses me off, and I'm starting to just be rude to her now because I'm annoyed. Do I take time away to heal the relationship or cut her off? Do not cut her off.
I worry for that.
I think she's might be wrong.
I know.
If your best friend's
Don't
not
you
doing,
think?
Yeah, I think she might be wrong. And definitely don't cut her off. It's giving like Mean Girl a little bit.
The villain sent this one in, not
Yeah.
the victim.
100%. And I would say therapy, like actual therapy.
That is exactly what I was
Like
thinking.
actual therapy and like really think about why you're upset, because a lot of the times you take shit out on the people closest to you and you're just fucking projecting most of the time.
100%.
So I assume that she's just projecting onto her best friend.
She's going through it right now.
and like cutting your best friend off isn't going to do you any good. It's going to do her
She's just
harm, you
isolating
harm.
herself.
It's going to be horrible.
Yeah.
So therapy
Therapy for that one.
for that one.
Yeah. No movies until therapy.
No movies until therapy. And then maybe like Heather's or something.
Yeah, something light. Like maybe something's got to give. I'm sure you haven't seen it.
I haven't.
Do watch that one too.
Okay. So I've never been in a long distance
It
relationship.
starts with so.
Yeah. That's how they talk. So.
Yeah, basically a little bit about me. Like no formality. Keep going. It's fine.
So I've never been in a long distance relationship before. How could I prepare myself for it?
Long distance. Yeah, I did that for a long time.
And how was that?
Great. I love it.
Okay,
it's
well,
my
what,
favorite.
what did you do to?
We're not super codependent.
Right.
But you know what? Just set a time to FaceTime every day if you can. Time difference makes it really hard.
Uh-huh.
I think like find that time, figure it out, stick to a schedule if you can, and be diligent about it, because I think that's how it's going to fade away if you if you neglect it. If you stop watering the plant.
How do you like deal with like not being there with them physically though?
You mean how do you not like cheat and do things like
Yeah.
that? That's hard probably. I would assume.
Oh my God, I have the best prescription.
Cheating.
You're gonna love this one.
Cheating.
The Casa Amor episodes of Love Island.
What is Casa Amor?
Okay, so can I explain?
Please.
Okay, so stop me if I'm wrong. So Love Island starts. Do you watch, Laurel? Okay, this is a lesson for everyone in the room then. 4 girls and 4 guys in the villa.
Small.
Okay, small. Well, so and then in a few days. And then they couple up. One. A few days, a bombshell will enter. Either a girl or a boy or whatever.
Just a 10 out of 10?
Yeah, and they steal someone's man.
Okay.
Or they steal someone's girl.
This is
And-
prevalent in other shows
yes,
I've watched.
And
Okay.
so there's like bombshells, they come in and out, and like people, and if you're single, if you're not in a couple, you have risk of being voted off. Or you have risk of being eliminated.
Gotcha.
Casa Amor. So there's, at this point, it's like, halfway through the show, there's 4 guys and 4 girls in the villa. Some of them have been there the whole time. Some of them have bombshells, or have been bombshells that have gotten in, whatever. But their relationships are established. They take the boys and they bring them to this separate house called Casa Amor for 3 days.
Just the boys?
And then the girls stay back. And they bring 4
Where's
new.
this going?
They bring 5 girls in for the boys and 5 new boys in for the girls. And they don't. And the boys.
Laura, we might have to watch this. This sounds great.
It's amazing.
And are they're not like excited and horny, they're like confused and heartbroken?
Well, the girls are confused and heartbroken this season,
The guys
and
are
the
like,
boys are
great.
scum this season. And so basically they do it in a way where they take the boys in a way that like they have no time to talk to their partner and be like, what do you want? How are we gonna like, are we exclusive? What are we
Whoa.
doing? So they're just like, boys come down for like a breakfast meeting, like as they do.
They're like, boys, breakfast.
And then they're like, okay, cost some more, let's go. And then they're all packed and they leave.
They're like, breakfast. Did we say breakfast? We meant boob fist.
Yeah, like
That's sick. That's kind of cool. Okay, so then things happen.
and then things happen.
And is it on them? So other shows, the fate will be revealed if they don't by like an external force, or is it just on them to be truthful?
Okay, so you would think that. But so they oftentimes send
Does the host know and reveal
host,
things?
yes.
Oh, I would love this job.
So yes, that's what I'm saying.
Because I'd love to be like, come here, I have to tell you something.
Yes, like it would be electric.
No, he's not. He's not what you think. I just
No.
saw something.
They send videos. The production sends videos. So like
whoa.
So
I didn't
for-
know this show was this wild.
So for example, this season, I'm just
my
like
God.
spoiler alert, sorry. If you want, like skip 2 minutes in. Kaylor and Aaron were the two, like that was the couple, right? Like they were like, they were like, oh, they're in love. Like they're actually in love. Aaron goes to Casa Amor and literally starts like falling in love with this other girl, like biting her, like kissing her, making out, being like, I really like you, all this stuff. Kaylor's like sleeping outside with the mosquitoes because
Hold on. Did someone make her sleep
nope,
outside?
she's like crying because she misses him so much.
Is she being victim-y, getting
No,
bitten
no, no.
by mosquitoes
She's-
outside?
She's like, I miss Aaron so much, I can't fall
Are there
for-"
beds inside?
No.
What?
There's beds inside, but she gives it to the new bombshell boy that entered.
There aren't enough beds?
No, so you have to share it with the bombshell or you sleep
I
outside.
didn't know there was like a third world element to
So
this.
she sleeps in soul ties and like she was like crying how about she misses him and she's thinking
And the
like
bites.
Yeah, the bites and she's thinking he's gonna be so loyal and then they're like, oh my God, we got a text. And it's a video from Casa Amor and she gets a video of Aaron making out with this girl. And then he comes back and just straight lies to her face.
I'm completely speechless.
It's incredible television.
No, and I'm a big fan of really good reality TV. I'm a big Housewives person.
Jersey
so-
Shore.
No, I've never seen Jersey Shore. It's too close. I'm from Jersey. I try not to watch anything Jersey
I'm going down the shore next week.
just to get a little glimpse.
Yeah, I'm really pumped.
Oh, that's fantastic. Well, listen, I might have to watch Love Island now.
You seriously?
It sounds like high production value.
It's the best.
I know
show
you
of all
have, but
time.
I just never like the way you pitch it to me was like about love. He's saying it's really
No, it's
twisted.
It's like but so Aaron was on Traders, and so we thought like a lot of people think he's just playing the game, and then there's this moment where Kaylor's like, "Fuck you, Aaron!" like across the villas, and he hears it, and then all of a sudden he switches up, drops the girl, and like returns single.
So it's like
Oh my God, because you return from Casa Amor either single or taken. And so it's like the girls are like standing there like this. If Aaron, okay, like let's say Kaylor was like had no idea that happened. She'd be like single and Aaron would walk in and like with holding hands with someone else. And like it's genius.
oh my God.
So yeah, do long distance.
I really enjoyed that. Yeah, so definitely long distance.
Long distance. Oh, I have a feeling my best. Oh, whoa, this is horrible. I have a feeling my best friend is cheating with my boyfriend, but I'm not sure how to confront or not confront them. They always flirt right in front of me, and I just don't know how to handle it.
Okay, that could either be entirely in that person's head,
Yeah,
or that's awful.
that's awful.
But this is what I'll say to that: you neither should be in your life.
Okay.
So good loss.
Do you have? Oh,
What?
I prescribe girls because in girls, blank and blank start hooking up. No spoilers.
I watched that this morning.
Heartbreaking.
In the street when she's like, "Hi," and then blank walks away in the cutest yellow and white striped top with the little short sleeves and the cute little halfback pony with the long hair, and they walk away and they try not to interact, but it's so intense.
What about?
when she sees them during the performance
Okay,
art?
but why were people acting upset that Hannah was at that play? Do you remember that? People were like weird that
all her friends were there, and Hannah loves plays.
Yeah, exactly. And also it's Hannah's show.
Right.
This is
Period.
Hannah.
It's the weirdest thing.
I texted my ex after not talking to him for months saying, IG post your okay, I'm gonna translate this for you.
Thank you.
Your Instagram post is
I would know what IG was. But
okay.
it's okay.
IG post is tough.
All right, please translate it.
Like your post is hard.
Like what? It's hard to look at?
No, like it's like cool, I think she meant. Like you look good.
What is she doing?
And then what the fuck do I do? That's so embarrassing. And no one talks like that. You're not wrong.
Wait, so she just like went rogue?
Yeah. Just wrote your IG post is tough. TUFF. He responded saying, "What the fuck?"
So she sort of said, "You can't like pretend that." Was she DM'd?
Yeah.
Or texted?
She swiped up or
Oh,
texted.
she DM'd.
Wait, I'll tell you
DM'd is a nightmare. Text, I was gonna say, you could say it was too.
texted.
That's okay. Could she say she was wrong text, or does that only work?
But
in-
like he obviously just posted.
Okay, cool. If it was TUFF in capitalization and she could make it an acronym for like thought
You fucked
fucking
friends. Yeah.
freak. Yeah.
I prescribe Everything is Embarrassing by Sky Ferreira
Okay.
because that's mortifying.
Yeah, that's really bad. I don't think there's any coming back from that. I think that chapter's closed.
Mm-hmm.
Let's do an alternate reality where he opens that text and he goes like this. Ready? He goes. He's charmed by her. And remembering how quirky she was, and she always said things that were off color like that. And
Yeah.
he's charmed and he responded, "What the fuck?"
Yeah.
That's actually what happened. You weren't in the wrong. Yeah. Yeah. She
Choose
nailed
delusion.
it. Delusion.
Choose delusion.
Choose delusion. Live there. It's comfy there.
Well, Liz, what did we learn today?
I learned so much about Love Island, honestly, and about sort of like, not judging a book by its cover.
Mm-hmm.
Because in the movie I just did called Spread, that is the thing my character does a lot. She judges books by their cover before she should, and I judged Love Island. I said to myself, I'm not going to watch that show. It's just about love. It's about like what I didn't get it, but you taught me today. It's a really twisted show with high production value and
Highest.
a
The
lot
music
of dark
budgets.
and a lot of the music budget's high. Or
Ridiculous.
is it like in Selling Sundown, it's like, this is what we came for. Boom.
Yes. Wait, do you watch?
I watch all the other things. It's probably
Okay.
the same music library.
No,
They're
but
probably
they
just
like
stuff.
Olivia Rodrigo, Chapel.
Oh, they have real songs.
Billie
I was saying
Eilish.
these are the songs that aren't real that I'm singing.
Oh, but they have those, but they also have like there was a breakup scene and they said like, "What was I made for?"
They paid.
Yeah, they paid.
They paid the money.
Every episode.
I'll
is-
watch it
yeah,
now. I'll watch
it's
it now.
great.
So I learned to watch Love Island. I learned so much about you, and I've been wanting to meet you for so long. And I just like, even though I am not your friend, I'm so proud of you. Like,
Yeah,
meaning, I'm your friend now. I'm
think-
saying even though we're not old friends, and I say that about old friends a lot. Like, I'm so proud of you
Oh.
and how far you've come. Just because I watch your videos. When did you start making them? Or when did it hit? When would I have seen it? Someone who's not searching.
March of last year.
Oh no, I swear I think I predated that.
Okay.
For sure.
Yeah, well, like I started posting.
I'm also
like,
I'm a niche talk
Yeah,
person,
I
and
started-
you checked a lot of boxes for
Yeah.
my specific brand of comedy.
There
and
was
things.
like TikTok sporadically posted like back in end of 2020, 2021.
That's when I feel like I honestly got into it. There was I forgot the one that I loved. It just killed me because I used to do things like that with and I think that's what resonates with people. It's like you feel like everybody's friend.
Thank you.
And you do even here now, and I feel like I have a new friend.
What did I learn today? I learned that I'm super uncultured.
No, I learned that I'm uncultured, and all we learned from in that is like
It's okay to be.
these are that we have like a small age difference, and all that we can do with that is you can educate me on things that I might have missed, and I do the same for you. And that's the beauty of having having all different friends who watch different things who are at different ages, and this is how you learn and grow. It's okay.
Yeah, I don't have to like Sex in the City.
You don't.
I don't.
You should, but you don't.
And
I'm kidding. You don't.
I don't.
And you like girls, so that's good. Because
It's a
like,
good- it's at least
showing
one of them.
like exactly.
At least it's one of them.
It's
And
one
there's
of
like
them.
similar vibes. One's just way more
You should
realistic.
never pretend to like something you don't like. I really can't stand that. That is
Yeah.
not my thing.
So that's your number one pet peeve?
Honestly, yeah, I don't like that.
Yeah.
I also hate when people pretend when I'm like, oh, it sounds like done. They're like, oh, and they don't know it.
Yeah.
I had a friend that did that a lot. And
I do that sometimes.
Listen, if it makes the conversation go way faster and these aren't real people you're going to see again, do it all night. I'm just saying, like, you'll learn more, but be like, I haven't seen that. What's that about?
True.
No one's going to
I
come for
learned
you.
that today.
Be honest. Just be like, I haven't seen that show. Should I watch it, or is it okay that I've avoided it? You
Yeah.
know? You know?
Oh, that was really good advice, honestly.
I think honesty is the best policy.
Honesty is the best policy.
Yeah, exactly.
Liz, thank you so much for
Thank you
coming
so
on
much.
Therapuss.
Oh
I
my
had such a
God.
good time
I had the
with
best
you.
time. Thank you so much for having me.
Can we get a little bye pussies?
Goodbye, pussies.
Ooh, maybe do like a little message to the pussies.
Pussies. Oh, my sweet pussies. I had so much fun here today. I just want to say thank you to my beautiful host that had me today and let me sit in this couch because I wore a tricky outfit that made it tough to sit and look good at the same time. I don't think we got there, but much better in this couch. And thank you for letting me hold these beautiful children. And pussies, keep pussing out. I have some of my best friends are the biggest. They're called Pussies Your Fans, the biggest pussies in the world, and they love you. And I'm just honored to be on the show. Thank you so much. And I'm sorry I don't know all the slang and all the cool stuff.
You do.
No, I don't really know it, but like I'm learning. I'm learning slowly.
Well, pussies, we love you. Liz, I love you. Thank you.
I love you too.
Hi, pussies. Put your tents up. Put your tents up. Tents up. Smart cookie.